how I got with the Scorpions. It actually all started in 1988. I was with a band called Kingdom Come, and we were on the Monsters of Rock tour in America. And it was Kingdom Come, Metallica, Dokken, Scorpions, and Van Halen. It was like a stadium tour, and I got to be friends with the guys, and we kind of remained friends. They also worked with a producer named Keith Olsen, who did the second Kingdom Come record, who I ended up working with a lot, and he produced Crazy World. And then around 1995, when Herman was kind of like ready to leave, the phone rang one day and said, "Hey, it's Scorpions, you want to come play?" And I thought about it for about half a second, and I said, "Sure, I'll cruise over and check it out." One thing about the Scorpions is they've never stopped. There are many bands like, I don't know, Motley Crue or whatever, they'll play for a few years and then they take 5 or 6 years off. This band has never gone on hiatus. We put out an album, I've been in the band 16 years now. We put out an album, we tour the planet, it takes 2.5 years. So for example, with our new album, Sting in the Tail, we'll be like, we'll definitely do our 2.5 years, but then we're gonna probably add another year, year and a half, because our goal is to go back and play all the cities we've ever played. Well, actually, we were at the Wacken Festival, which is the biggest metal festival in the world, in Wacken, Germany. And I'm a guitarist as well, go figure. And I went by the Dean booth, and there was Elliot from Dean, and it was checking out these guitars. Because my band was actually playing as well on another stand, my band Kottak, which I sing and play guitar. And I started talking to Elliot, and he turned me on to the Dean guitars, and he's like, he goes, "Man, what are you doing with drums?" And he started telling me about DDrum, and I knew about DDrum, but also at the time, the drum company I was with, I was very, very, very unhappy with. And I was kind of looking for a change, so the timing was perfect. I flew down to Tampa, met with Elliot, and the vibe was right. And also, I have a history with Elliot. I've known Elliot since probably 1984, 85 down in Tampa, Florida. So, a good business relationship sometimes begins with a really good friendship first. And that's what I have here, and I feel like I'm part of a family. Well, the thing about DDrum is it's a developing drum company. I mean, the stuff is really good. It's really cool now, but I'm actually able to have input as to development of the company. I'm asked questions, what do you think about this? And my drum tech, Francis Ruiz, he has ideas, and he's able to just call and go, "Man, what if you did this? What if you did that?" That's priceless, and you don't get that with very many other companies at all. I basically use this setup, which as you can see is 1 rack, 2 floors. I sometimes add a second tom here, but generally I play in the studio what I play live. I may switch out a few cymbals, but as far as the drums goes, this is two 24-inch monster kick drums, 13, 16, 18. This snare drum actually I used on the Sting in the Tail album. Go figure. And it's bitchin'. I hear a machine just coming round the block, block, block. Just ready to gather, rock around the clock. As far as the drums go, basically, like I said, my tech takes the stuff out of the box. He may adjust a few things here and there, do a little bit of this and that, and but pretty much they're good to go. We put I use Aquarian drum heads, of course, and so we replace all the drum heads with Aquarian. But other than that, they're good to go. You just pull them out, boom. Well, right now, this is the Reflex, DDrum Reflex, which I'm really, really crazy about because number one, they sound great, but number two, they look totally bitchin'. And the look of a drum kit is so important in rock and roll. I mean, it's just part of everything that goes with it to make it really fun and really cool. And that's what I have here. I've got a bitchin' killer rock drum kit that sounds great. What more do you want?